is going on, YouTube? What is going on, Kansas City? And what is going on, everybody? And welcome to the Beat of KC. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be breaking down a tremendous football game that is coming, and it is going to be here, well, tomorrow. And this is going to be an awesome showdown. We're going to be talking about the Week 3 matchup against the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers. This is going to be in Arrowhead in Kansas City. And, this is the division that honestly is going to be coming down to the wire at the very end, in my honest opinion. Both these teams are coming off losses, which, man, the Kansas City Chiefs had it in their hands. Unfortunately, they could not stop the running of Lamar Jackson and really just the offense of Baltimore. And it came down to the very end. We had some mistakes, and it cost us the game. So the Kansas City Chiefs take an early loss in Week 2. On the opposite end, the Los Angeles Chargers had a hard-fought game against the Dallas Cowboys. It does really kind of come down to the end as well, and they lose 20-17 in SoFi Stadium, in their home stadium. So both these teams have really kind of some rebounding to make happen, and if you really think about it, one of these teams is going to come out of this game 1-2, and that's something to think about, especially in a division that's going to be very, very competitive, like I said, down to the very end. We're going to talk about some things to look forward to. The first thing we're going to talk about is the injury report and some of the players that were on that injury report and how it could affect the game moving forward into Sunday. But before we do that, I ask that you guys smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, comment down below. You guys have been phenomenal in supporting this channel. I'm absolutely having a blast. Again, I have taken a new position over at SIA Network, where I will be doing a podcast with a good friend, Jacob Milham. We're going to be doing the Royals rundown. And then on top of that, I've been writing a lot as well, looking to continuously grow within them. So Say It Again Network, head on over there and check out the work that we're putting in. It's going to continuously grow and become something special. So I appreciate all the support, guys. Now let's dive into this and see what the injury report really is going on. So Chris Jones is the first one up. This one kind of caught me off guard. Wrist injury. He was a limited participant, and this is going to be the final injury report. So limited participant and questionable. Frank Clark is now again dealing with a hamstring. I believe this is the other hamstring this time. He did not participate and is basically considered doubtful. So we will be playing without Frank Clark. Anthony Hitchens' abdomen was a full participant. Good to see. Derek Nottie, full participant, dealing with a hip issue. Blake Bell ankle, full participant. Trey Smith, wrist, full participant. L'Jarius Sneed quad, full participant. I'm hoping that he is okay, even though it's full participant. And, some quads can be lingering. So hopefully he is A-okay to go. Maybe we see DeAndre Baker come off the inactive and maybe participate this week. We'll have to see. Austin Blythe, abdomen, full participant, and Travarius Ward, quad, did not participate and was questionable. So, again, there's another reason why you may see DeAndre Baker come off the inactive. He's been inactive the first 2 weeks, so that would give him a reason. And so just a little bit of snippets. This is from ChiefsWire.USA today. They threw in some information. Frank Clark's other hamstring is acting up this week. He's been ruled doubtful after limited practice on Thursday and not participating on Friday. Travarius Ward reported in with a quad injury at practice today per Andy Reid, which would have been on Friday. He'll be listed questionable. Chris Jones was limited for the third consecutive practice on Friday. This wrist injury is seemingly something he's been dealing with all season. It was wrapped in each of the last 2 games that he has played. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. That's something that could continuously progressively get worse. So hopefully not. Now swinging over to the Chargers. Justin Jones, the D-tackle calf, it did not participate and has been ruled out. Chris Harris Jr., a local guy, played at Kansas University, really had a huge role when it came to being successful at KU. He is going to be ruled out, and he did not participate with a shoulder injury. Derwin James, coming back from some injuries as well. He was a full participant and had a toe injury. Does not appear to even have a status or a designation. Joey Bosa, foot/ankle, did not participate and was questionable. Kenneth Murray, ankle, full participant, which, Kenneth Murray is a monster linebacker out of Oklahoma. Matt Feller, an offensive guard, ankle, full participant, and Austin Eckler, ankle. Maybe that's something we pay attention to as well. But neither of those have designations either. Joey Bosa did not participate in practice all week, but is receiving a questionable designation. It's safe to say he'll be a game-time decision with foot and ankle injuries. Chris Harris has been ruled out and won't play on Sunday. That's a big loss for that secondary. Obviously, the Kansas City Chiefs are looking to really put it to the Los Angeles Chargers, especially after the week. I'm sure that they're raring to go, trust me. Justin Jones is downgraded from doubtful to out on Saturday. So that is the injury report provided to you from Chiefs Wire USA Today. Those guys do a phenomenal job over there. Go check them out for sure. Now, guys, we're going to kind of break this down and just talk about it. I think that there are some things to really pay attention to from both sides, that being the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Frank Clark being out at this point, I can say to me, it's not going to be that big of a difference. You're going to have the next man step up. Now, if Chris Jones isn't playing to the fullest, then I really think there's a concern, especially not even just talking about the run defense, more or less applying pressure to Justin Herbert, who may have a clean pocket. We haven't really provided the pressures and maybe gotten the sacks like we've anticipated this season. So if Herbert is standing in there and is able to dissect, this Kansas City Chiefs defense with Keenan Allen, that could end up potentially being a problem late in this game. Also, on top of that, if Austin Eckler is truly fully healthy and is a full participant, that could be very questionable as well, because we've seen how this defense has not been able to stop a nosebleed when it comes to running the football. Lamar Jackson, holy smokes, guys. I have the stats pulled up over here. He rushed for 107 yards in Sunday Night Football against the Kansas City Chiefs. And, it was like almost at ease at times. There was that fourth down where we saw multiple times. He looks over and Harbaugh's like, "You want to go for it?" And he's like, "Yeah, let's go for it." That play kind of was almost like he just glided right through the line and got the first down, which sealed the deal for the game. Another noticeable thing for me was that Marquise Brown went off for 113 yards. He's looking to hit certain guys. Marquise Brown happened to be that guy in this game. So is Keenan Allen, who obviously seems to be the kryptonite for the Kansas City Chiefs, going to get a lot of looks and really going to kind of be that downfield guy that just breaks out and gets a lot of yak. So we're going to have to really pay attention to that. And, the more and more this is becoming a concern, this defense has some holes. It truly does. I expect the Honey Badger to play great again. The guy is just an unreal football player and is such an asset to this Kansas City Chiefs team. I'm going to say this probably in every video. He should be getting a new contract. Obviously, they're not probably going to do that in season, but he should be getting a new contract and remain with the Kansas City Chiefs, no doubt. Some other things to kind of pay attention to is, how Nick Bolton continues to progress as he probably will be getting a lot of snaps. Those are the things that I'm going to be paying attention to the most, just because maybe they did focus on the run and really have, kind of let up, say, on some of the passing aspects, and maybe they really understand that the running defense is just that bad. But on the opposite end too, the Kansas City Chiefs, I really think that the football game on Sunday night was kind of in hand. I mean, it's not like it was a super concern until Patrick Mahomes had a mistake, guys. Those happen. It was just one that really kind of was highlighted because of the situation. And we definitely know he shouldn't have thrown it, and he was admitting of that. I mean, he knew he shouldn't have thrown that football. And another one, too, is Clyde. A lot of people have been critical of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, especially since he fumbled for the first time. And they really started to scrutinize, like, now is he worth a first-round pick? Guys, we need to be past that right now. I think this offense is going to come out and just show out. They have to. Especially if this defense continues to struggle. The Kansas City Chiefs offense is going to have to just continuously pour on the points, and they're going to have to get as many as they can. I mean, let's just be realistic. And I expect Patrick Mahomes to have a game. He's going to have to, really provide that leadership from that offensive side of the football. Hopefully Travis Kelce brings that same fire he brought to when the post game, they had him up there and you could just see the fire that was in him on taking that loss. And It just was one that should not have happened, and you could just sense it from Travis Kelce and the anger he had. And I think that that's a good thing because that shows that he has pride and really loves and enjoys playing for the Kansas City Chiefs. We know that, but it just is again shown in that press conference. I just think that the Kansas City Chiefs have to do something special outside of that as well. If they can get a turnover here or a turnover there, that would really help out. And I would like to see the special teams maybe do something that stands out as well. Maybe gets a very good field position. Maybe they run one back. Maybe they get a turnover where there's a return and the special teams causes a turnover or something. Those are the types of things I would like to see in this football game that really kind of turns the tides and just shows the Kansas City Chiefs can be taken seriously. But basically, guys, that's my wrap up. I am looking forward to this game. I really am excited. I think Arrowhead is going to be exploding again. It's going to have to be like the home crowd. I mean, is going to have to be off the charts. You know, they're coming home off that loss again. And like, I think the home crowd will play a factor into this. I truly, truly believe that. And I've met some amazing people in this journey that are going to be at that game. And I know that, you know, they're going to be going off as well. So, again, guys, I appreciate all the support on this channel. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these previews and discussions, and I don't want to make them so long that they're unwatchable. Kind of just get some bullet points, some of my thoughts out there, and then kind of had those conversations in the comment section. I mean, that's what it's there for. So I really do appreciate you guys. It means so much. Let's continue to grind this thing out. And as always, I appreciate you checking out the Beat of KC, and have a good day.